Is Amazon shutting down Prime subs? Not yet. And I don't think it's going to fully go away. It's just not going to be free anymore. It's going to be some kind of discount, it's my guess. And I'd say give it one more year. I'd say in a year is when that'll happen. I don't think it'll be 2024. I think it'll be a 2025 decision. Mark my words. And get ready for the I told you so victory lap. Ad blocker gang. You just reminded me of something. Anyone using an ad blocker, have you noticed YouTube being almost unusable? Because I use an ad blocker, and YouTube will not load a single video for me anymore. It stutters, it freezes, it stops. Overwhelmingly, yes. So they're artificially doing that, right? They have to be. Because on this account where I have YouTube Premium, it's totally fine. Or if I go incognito, it's totally fine because the ad block is off. And I've talked to a bunch of people, and it's 50-50 on people that use ad block and having a horrible experience and people that are still fine. So I'm thinking what's happening is they're rolling out, like very slowly and subtly, this artificial shitification of this YouTube service if you're using an ad block. So instead of just going whole hog so everyone's experiencing it, it's only certain people, like certain chunks. Yeah, that's actually already been confirmed. Has it? I haven't heard about it. I remember there was like a theory floating around a couple months ago that that might happen, but I didn't think that got confirmed. Oh, wait, yeah. YouTube is on a war against ad blockers. The video platform has been deliberately reducing its site speed for viewers who use ad blocker. The strategy of slowing down the platform started last year and is now reportedly reaching more users. This was reported 22 hours ago. From Ars Technica as well. Yeah, wait, so this is actually confirmed. No tinfoil hat conspiracy here. This is the goddamn truth. A video at the top of Reddit post shows what some users are seeing. A video with an ad block on can't load quick enough to keep up with the playback speed, which isn't normal. It's maybe 2x, and has to pause at around 30 seconds. Turning off the ad block immediately improves loading performance, with the white line on YouTube's progress bar showing significantly more buffering runway. Users report that the ad block detection causes strange issues like lag. Yes, it doesn't work sometimes. That makes full screen or comments not work. Or Chrome being unable to load other web pages while YouTube is open. It like tanks the entire performance of your PC if you try and use YouTube with an ad block right now, for me. They're not just fighting ad block, they're actively making non-premium account usage worse. I don't know, because if I just turn off the ad block, it fixes it right away. So I feel like it's just ad block. Obviously trying to push you subtly to get premium, but if you turn off ad block, it fixes it. Thanks, Resub Kinney. And I've tried this with every browser too. When AdBlock is on, it shitifies the experience on YouTube. When AdBlock is off, it's fine. I've done this with every browser I can find right now, except Edge, because I'm not even going to bother. But everything I try it on, this happens. But then I was still getting 50-50 responses from friends saying that they don't have a problem when using AdBlock. Thanks, Lightning. And yeah, definitely. At some point, I'd like to set up like an actual shop for it. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Caleb. That's new. So that's why videos keep lagging. Yeah, that is 100% why. If you turn off your AdBlock right now, I guarantee whatever video you're trying to watch, smooth sailing. I'm glad you enjoyed it, Kenna. Favorite fight was Sukuna vs. Maharaga. And yeah, we talked about that, Mikey. I literally looked this all up and they updated uBlock Origin and fixed it. Well, if you're using uBlock, I guess maybe that fixes it. I don't know. I don't use uBlock. I just use the AdBlock. And then I use the built-in AdBlock for the others as well. Oh, I appreciate that. Thanks, Isaiah. And congrats on the job. Maybe that's also the reason for the audio lags during your stream on YouTube. Oh, interesting. Yeah, for everyone that reports the audio lag occasionally on YouTube streams, maybe it is because of the ad block. That is very interesting, because Twitch doesn't have that problem, and it's not an OBS problem, because I can see it on my end. So maybe that is why. Thanks for the resub, Reaver, and yeah, we just watched the Eddie trailer. And the resub. Furianeth. It lags your entire browser if you have a YouTube tab open with AdBlock. Yeah, that's what I was just saying. It makes the entire fucking computer run worse if you do that. It's crazy. It's craziness. Thanks, resub, Jake. That has to be illegal, right? Am I on crazy pills right now, or is that like actually illegal? Thanks to Prime GLaDOS. Tanking your service to try and push people to a paid version of it or something? There's no way that's allowed. What would that even be called? It's not legal in Europe. Extortion. I don't know about extortion. That might not apply. They own it, they can do what they wish, they believe. Yeah, but you can make an argument that YouTube is somewhat of a monopoly, and by tanking its service like this to try and push you to the premium or whatever, or punish users for trying to use its service in a free capacity, that it's gotta be some kind of violation. Like, there's absolutely some kind of consumer protection for shit like that. I don't know. It feels like there probably is. Thanks to the Prime, Shivani. Apple did it with their phones to push its users to get new phones. And didn't they face a huge issue for that? Because I remember what you're talking about. Yeah, iPhone owners were part of a class action lawsuit against Apple alleging it deliberately slowed down its old iPhones to get people to upgrade to the latest model, and they're finally getting their payout. A judge has cleared the way for the payments to proceed, as reported last week by SiliconValley.com. So they did face repercussions for it. You can't do that, really. Oh, and they're paying out $113 million. That's some big clams. Thanks to the Prime Bean. And the Prime Avco. That's literally nothing to Apple, though. No, but it's still a big settlement. And it still shows that you can't do that. Like, you're not really allowed. Have you heard scientists discovered a 1.5 billion light-year megastructure made of galaxies that's making us rethink what we know about the universe? They're calling it the Big Ring. Sounds like the plot to Halo or something. Let me see. I'll definitely pull this up in a second. Now this seems very interesting. Thanks to the resub aesthetic. And perhaps Chunk. Thanks to the resub paradox. And I love Blue Eye Samurai. This isn't the same issue. It goes against obsolescence. A hardware must last 5 years, at least in Europe law. Are you talking about for YouTube or for the Apple stuff? Have you had a gooning sesh today, brother? You need Jesus. ASAP. God bless. Good Lord. No gooning for me today. Yeah, of course I'll play the Suicide Squad game when it comes out. I'm expecting garbage. I'll be pleasantly surprised if it's anything above trash. Dude turned off the ad blocks and the computer's running 100% better. That's actually insane. I know, it's not a conspiracy. They are actually just doing it. Greedy bastards. He's a Prime Corey. Guys, gooning is just jacking off. Oh my god, don't you ever say that again. Not in this dojo. Not in this sanctuary. Gooning is like 10 levels above just jacking off. Watch what you say, mister. Wash your mouth out with some soap. I appreciate the big drop, Hal. Thanks for that. If it's going to tank its own product, I think it's an issue in its own, but once it interferes with other services, it becomes a big legal issue. Good point. And it does, again, like that chatter mentioned, right now, with YouTube open, with an ad block on, it isn't just YouTube that runs like shit. It kind of makes your whole browser a bit buggy. So it seems like it's playing with fire. There's a membership sticks in tier 1 goose. I think it mostly affects built-in ad blockers on browsers. That's why it tanks browsers so much. Yeah, I think so as well, especially since Chatter mentioned that updating uBlock in particular will fix it. So it sounds like it's mainly for native built-in ad blocks, which would confirm what I tested since I mainly just tested the built-in ad block. Who could even compete with YouTube for video hosting? Oh, we're not having this conversation again. There's not going to be a competitor. There never will be. It's impossible to compete with YouTube. Won't happen. You can have like a niche that runs adjacent to it, I guess, which VidMe used to do for like a year, but you're never going to have a competitor. Don't sleep on Rumble. Rumble is doing very well for itself, but also that is another service that just runs parallel. It's basically VidMe again, but with streaming capabilities. You see Mr. Beast testing out Twitter ad revenue by uploading one of his videos. Yeah, and I saw Elon Musk really fucking celebrating it, yeah. I am curious how it'll do on here with ad rev. I'm going to imagine terrible. I bet the ad rev on Twitter is abominable. He probably would have been better posting it as a TikTok short. Really, Caleb? That's crazy. Thanks for resub, Werewolf. Yeah, we talked about the Verbal Ace 50k softcore porn fanfic thing. Mr. Beast clearly got paid out hard to get him posting on Twitter. You know that will do nothing with Rev. Probably. I think he probably did receive some kind of compensation on the back end to try it. But he also could have just done it because it's so easy to do that. He literally just uploads it somewhere else. And he already has the video. So why not rip it? But I can't, like I said, I can't imagine that makes much money at all.